What is this? What is the Jeff cooking here? And he said most people agree on this. Well, anyway, here's my top 5 carry list if Skirk was released in her current state, which he is going to be. Our contenders are Morlani. She has flexible team options, only really relies on Shilonen. She's pretty good in most AoE as well as pretty godly in single target. She has flexible rotations and very high front load. Not to mention, she just does a very high amount of damage. Kinnick. He has very high numbers, even if it's not reactable. His non-Emily teams have gotten a lot better, even though I do think that Emily is a good upgrade. Next is Mavrika. She has the best front load in the entire game. She's very brain dead to play and just very high damage in her melee teams. Her best team is far beyond her other options and it's pretty premium, so pretty expensive. Veressa next. She is pretty flexible, although Chevreuse is her best team by a lot. She heavily relies on Iansan with high constellations, and otherwise she has just very high damage and she kind of front loads. Skirk next. She heavily relies on Farina and Escoffier. She has sustained high damage with a situational front-loaded nuke type playstyle. Her last team slot is pretty flexible to be fair, and she's probably the most brain-dead character to play on this list. Now the honorable mentions. First of all, Chaska. She heavily relies on her signature and her damage is too single target focused. If you have her signature and you are in single target, she would be on this list though. And Gaming. He has very high damage, but has literal RNG involved in his kit, so he might need a lot of resetting. If you are willing to do that, then he would also be on this list. Here is how I would rank them. Mavrika and Morlani are in the same tier, because I think they are closer than people say, and Morlani is the only character that can clear faster than her situationally. In general, Mavrika's better though by a decent amount, and if you are bad at playing Morlani, she can be argued to be lower. Next would be Veressa and Skirk. I put them in the same tier because they are just very similar. Skirk does more damage, but Veressa has more team flexibility, so isn't nearly as restricted, and her AoE is also a lot better. And lastly, Kinnick. Thanks for watching.